Like, there's a cliffhanger. Are they made in the kitchen? I'm cooking now. What do I do?
So we're back on Ustream.
Yay, Ustream. Okay, now that everyone.
Sorry for anybody who lost us on Ustream, but we're back.
We don't know where you lost us.
Dramatic effect.
But we were talking about abs. Hopefully you got the butt stuff.
Right? The butt stuff's the important stuff. It's a combination. It's a complete combination. I think that when a person starts to exercise or take on a routine for a specific goal, they go through periods where they're just doing crunches, and then they see a result, or they don't. Not crunches, but just abdominal exercise. Then they realize there's a cardio aspect to it. They'll incorporate that. They'll see more of a result. But you can't abandon the strength training aspect, not only just for your abdominals, just your whole body.
Yeah.
And then, of course, eating. And everyone is different. Age, gender, genetics things. Janelle has like great genetics. We're women. We're all kind of screwed in that stress level. So all of that also determines your abdominals, and you have to play with it and figure out that formula.
Very cool.
Okay.
So it's not just in the kitchen, guys. And I know core strength is key, so that also helps.
Very key.
So for me, one of my big, huge trouble spots, I guess, from weight loss, but I think it always is my wings, my arm wings. I have them.
I have them
here.
too. They're just not out today.
So I think one thing is skin, but how can I get rid of my wings? Can I get rid of my wings? Can I tone my wings?
I think you could definitely enhance, 100% enhance, and get the muscle going over there. You're going to figure out where that stops. Because I never want to say you're going to look like X, because all the people we see on magazine covers, and I've been a part of a lot of magazine shoots and choreographed, there's a little bit of lighting, a lot of lighting, and there's a lot of different things. So not everyone looks to their ideal. And so you'll find a place where they're going to tone up and they're going to look the best that they can look at that time. And the rest of it you have to be proud of and be like, that's your journey.
That's right. Those are my scars.
Yeah.
Very cool.
All right, then.
So Lee, did we get messed up here on the questions?
Yeah, well,
You mishighlighted.
I did mishighlight.
Okay.
But that's okay.
All right, good.
I can bounce back.
All right, good.
I can do this. I get flustered very easily. That was my question. That's it.
There you go.
Okay,
Nice.
this question says, thigh toning, upper versus lower, is it possible? Michelle wrote this question. I have no idea what this is about.
So can you like, I have really bad thighs, period, but like the upper thigh is worse than the lower thigh.
Oh, yeah.
Or like, how do we take care of that?
Oh, there's 100%. The problem is you have workout routines that are made for specific things. So if you have a guy going in the gym and he's looking to do something, it might be a different goal. So you won't see these kind of exercises as prevalently marketed in a sense. I think Pilates did a good job of it, but what they left out was the weight aspect, just the actual weight training aspect. But there's 100% ways to section off those areas. Like in the body series, we use the cat squat, and you'll feel it in just one little area of your thigh. The problem is there's a lot of research. So people like myself, like Janelle, just great trainers out there that care about these things.
Right.
We have to remember there are trainers out there that are working with pro athletes to get them to do the best that they can do in their sport. They're not interested in the inner thigh thing. They don't care at all.
Right.
Then there's figure models that are care about just those little areas. So there's many places in fitness and where fitness belongs. And so in the body series, that was my thing. I want to get you fit inside and outside, but outside being, we're women, and I do also care about certain areas
Yeah.
Right.
more.
All right, cool.
I like that.
I like it too.
This is so exciting.
Lisa, I'm going to let you take the next question so we're
thanks.
back on track.
I appreciate that. Okay, so we are about 20 pounds away from reaching major goals. Not that we haven't already reached major goals, but, we continue to change. What is a good, we've really been struggling with trying to find, a good sweet spot when it comes to our meal plan. Do you know, or can you recommend any sort of suggestions of a meal plan for losing like your last 20 and keeping it off?
Okay, any meal plan you're going to do, it has to be sustainable post 20, because that's where you see all those bounce backs happen. And that's something you don't even want to get into. You want to keep going.
Right.
I believe I truly studied this, and I'm obsessed with it, and I live it, breathe it, that the bodies are different. So, for example, a response level in my body might be different than yours, but we all can follow the same plans.
Right.
For anyone doing a diet routine, you got to read the book. If you're doing, paleo this or schmaleo that or M this or the 3 types. If you didn't read the book and you just read a website, you're not doing it. You got to read the book, and you got to really process, digest it, and understand it. I think that the rules, we listed them out, and I'm going to tell you some of them. I think that there's, for the last pieces, you don't have to take out whole food groups.
Okay.
It works for a lot of people, like Paleolithic eating works for a lot of different people, and some it doesn't at all. My husband, he's terrible. He's the worst person. I'm like, don't do this diet. It's terrible for you because you're just angry all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
He's such a great guy. I love you because he'll be watching. He's amazing. So we definitely want to make sure so like eat some bread and be good. So I think that what I found and what we found over time, and we've case studied so many people, is how you pair your food is really important, and the timing is important as well, but how you pair it. So, and those little empty calories. So for example, I'll give you one example. If you're going to have the cheese, unless you're on vacation in Paris and it's a once in a lifetime thing, have it with fruit. Don't have cheese and bread. The digestion process will be different. So fruits made to, so cheese, for example, or dairy is best with fruit. Your meats or your fleshy proteins are best with vegetables, not with pasta.
Right.
And then and then that should very much help you. And then also the biggest thing, calories in, calories out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
She's right.
Right. Well, what's up with the cheese and cracker thing then?
I know.
Who in the world invented that?
Lisa is like
it's
queen
not
of cheese and crack.
Cheese and crack.
I love-
cheese and crackers is my crack.
If I had a free pass, it would be cheesecake because it's sweet, but it has cheese in it.
Oh,
And
I
that
love
would be a pass for life.
love it. Love it.
Over chocolate.
Over chocolate.
Oh.
I'm with you. I love a good cheesecake.
So we do usually share a recipe with our listeners. Do you have a quick favorite go-to that you can share?
My husband's laughing because the only thing, we get home, I go to Chinatown, I pick up fish, I throw it in the oven.
That's great.
The best thing about fish is I don't have to touch it or do anything with it. I throw it in there like a
don't like to touch
branzino or a
meat
salmon,
either.
and then it comes out cooked, and I'll make a salad, and it's terribly my go-to.
Sounds like us.
A really good dressing option, I think, is if you buy Greek yogurt, non-fat, and then you'll put lemon into that, and that's a good option instead of having ranch dressing.
Cool.
All right then.
Very nice.
Perfect.
Very cool.
A lot of people, fish is just so quick and easy. So
Especially
we hear
when
that a
you
lot.
get it fresh like that. Yeah.